Wow, everyone. Sandra Alexa here from My Personal Muse. Basically, I'm spiritual and business coach. I do self-discovery. I'm an author, an educator. And so if you go underneath in the section below, it says show me, you'll see my website. So you'll see all the different things that I offer. Okay, it's all self-discovery, astrology, numerology. And if you go to the top right, the last book that I was a co-author with is called Game Changer. It's very, very relevant right now because it's the Aquarian age of relationships. How is it so different than the Piscean? Okay, incredible. Okay, and I've actually done a lot of videos on each chapter if you go back on my videos. But today what we're going to discuss is April, May. Okay, and May is going to be wild. This whole year, 2023 will go down. Okay, as I say, the game changer of the decade. Okay. And so I want to thank you for taking your time, and I'd really appreciate it if you would comment. If you comment, I put your name in a draw, so you get a chance to win a mini reading. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it. And if you would share, I also would. So also to like this video. Okay, so thank you so much. So here we go. Okay, this is one of 4 that I need to do today, and this one is very relevant. You might as well start preparing for it. What an extraordinary and dynamic times we are experiencing. Game changers, key markers, and moments in time. So on May the 5th, 2023, we will experience a powerful Penumbral lunar full moon eclipse at 14 degrees of Scorpio. Since this full moon lunar eclipse is part of a set of eclipses falling along the Taurus-Scorpio nodal axis from November 2021 to October 2023, it holds significant weight and is one of the several cosmic pushes towards understanding, listen to this, understanding and refining our attachments, our financial state, and our intimate life. So it's very clear. This eclipse brings an end to or a conclusive decision in response to events that marked previous Scorpio eclipses on these dates. Where were you? May 16th, 2022 and October 25th, 2022. Eclipses sometimes open a door that you thought was previously closed or impossible. Eclipses help you to do things that you thought you could not. If you have your natal chart, check what house that Scorpio rules, and that is where this eclipse energy will be playing, where your personal shift will be. Eclipses bring news of life's big events, major turning points. Sometimes something ends and something new begins. And this is personally and collectively. And when I talk collectively, look at the world, what it's going through. It's going to the dark night of the soul. Okay. So yeah, something ends, something new begins. Like, so you walk over a bridge and you look back and it collapses and you're not going back. Okay. Changes can happen suddenly or occur over a period of months with each successive eclipse. Solar eclipses, which we just finished, okay, tends to create new beginnings and bright new opportunities and are usually exciting, positive, bringing new out of the blue. Lunar, which this one is, are more emotional as they cause final endings and often make us aware of the passage of time, which makes us sentimental. So there can be a sadness, and sometimes underneath the sadness, or sometimes under anger, there's sadness. So if you react and there's anger, think about that. Okay. Each eclipse in a series has a theme, which is strung together like a necklace of pearls. And each eclipse brings another development of the process, and it also affects you. It affects where your orbs are. For people that know astrology, they understand that. Okay, because we have to be within like a 5-degree orb. Every astrologer is different. So let us discuss now the process. We also have to consider the other planetary movements that are in May of 2023. Mercury is now retrograde at 11 degrees of Taurus. What it's saying is time to process and think until May 15th. May 2nd, which I'm going to be doing another one right away on, Pluto will go retrograde at 0 degrees Aquarius. Wow. The same point, listen to this, and Pluto is the transformer, it's the big kahuna, okay. The same point as the great conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn in late December of 2020, which digs into the truth of what's really happening as all truth and facts are being revealed. And that affects and shocks the collective. I don't have to say anymore. You know what we went through. Pluto then moves to 29 degrees of retrograde in Capricorn on June the 12th of 2023. This is important. Okay. Now, Jupiter moves to 0 degrees of Taurus on May 18th. I'll have another one on that. And then we have a new moon at 28 degrees of Taurus on May 18th. Process. This full moon lunar eclipse is like a full moon on steroids. And it's a time of culmination with the promise of fulfillment, which was started at the new moon. It's an emotional time, a time of romance, conception, and relationships. Okay. When you think of relationships, what's the first relationship? With yourself and with the divine as you align. Then there's relationships with people, with your work, with your money, with everything. So now the Taurus-Scorpio polarity deals with the balance between all that is mine, which is Taurus, and all that is yours is Scorpio. While Taurus deals with matter, personal values, material goods, possessions, the concept of form, beauty, and security, Scorpio rules the destruction of form, shared possessions, change, and transformation. So you can see, you got to find a balance, okay? When you have a sun in Taurus, it encourages happiness with the simple, tangible things in life, while the Scorpio moon draws our attention to complexities, intangibles, and mysteries. And I understand that. I have a moon in Scorpio, and I believe it's one that you really need to learn to understand. Let's put it that way. Okay, this full moon eclipse invites you to find the balance between these two energies. Okay, so it's time to, this is a big one, emotionally declare. The universe demands that we share and express our authenticity and sovereignty. Okay. Over the coming months, we will discover what this declaration means for us. For now, we can't sit on our feelings. We need to express them. It's a shedding, a releasing, a purging as we experience a symbolic illumination occurring in our own lives. And remember, I said collectively. Okay. Exposing or illuminating issues that are already there that have not been dealt with. However, these new feelings and revelations are emotional ones, as emotions burst forth into our consciousness. Exercise some awareness and care as you express yourself and let things out of our systems. It's an excellent time for writing down all our desire to release and burn that paper on the full moon eclipse, releasing it into the ethers. You also have to remember, this is going to last for like about 6 months. We just finished the solar. Now we got this. We went through this eclipse period of time, and now we're doing this one. And so it's going to be reverberating. Okay. It'll still be there. Okay. Anyway, much love, many blessings. Game Changer, the book, is to the top. I forgot to tell you that, to the top right. And you can order it. It comes in hard copy, soft copy, audio, an ebook, and you can get it on Amazon. Okay. And the next thing is, excuse me. The next thing would be, if you could go down and if you would like, if you would share, if you would comment, And I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. And I do hope this cosmic, I call it the cosmic planetary weather report for you. Okay. And there will be, I have it on Facebook and I do share it in groups. And a lot of people like to see it on Facebook because what they can do is they can actually print it off so they can read the dates rather than seeing the video and writing it out. And much love, many blessings, and take care of yourself. Be good to yourself because there's lots going on. And now I'm going to close.